All right, here we are in the KEXP live room. My name's Troy Nelson, and we broadcast live in Seattle 24 hours a day, 7 days a week at 90.3, and we stream all over the world at kexp.org. And we have Let's Eat Grandma back at KEXP. You've been here before, correct?
Yes, we have.
Yes, well, thank you for stopping by again.
Oh, thank you so much for having us.
Yes, and your band has grown.
That's right.
All right, we've got more people in this band now. Well, we are all very excited to have you. We're loving the new album, Two Ribbons, and if you're all set for some music, we would love to hear it.
Yes.
All right, yes, it's Let's Eat Grandma live on KEXP.
Trapped inside in this violence and the noise which amplifies. How I shake, how I shatter as you're tearing at the touch. Like butterflies, I want to shed myself and lay back in the earth sometimes. Surrender to the sky. I wanna feel home with the world unfolding, and the way it makes me feel as if I'm still a little
You're listening to Let's Eat Grandma live here on KEXP Seattle.
Places they stay, we're changing like two ribbons, still woven although you're fraying. Yeah, we both held in so tight, we're bruising up. Collect the feathers that you drop when you're taking off. Hold them close, 'cause it's been ages, I know. 'Cause I haven't thought for weeks of anyone but you, and I wanna find the answer. I just want to be your best friend, just like it always was, just like it always was. Sometimes I become as translucent as my love. I'm bound to worlds that I can't be a part of. I'm not brave like the arms that held onto me to spread my wings in that snow. I lost the feel of my hands and feet, but oh my love, the truth will haunt you but set you free. 'Cause I haven't thought for months of anyone but you, and I wanna find the answer, but I can only be your best friend and hope that that's enough. But I know that's not, 'cause there's nothing you can do at this point over her. They say it's like rains that come down in October.
Wonderful. You're listening to Let's Eat Grandma live here in the KEXP live room.
I couldn't wait for you to come and clear the cupboard, but now you're gonna leave and nothing but sight. Another evening I'll be sitting reading in between your lines, because I miss you all the time. So get away, another way to feel what you did on yourself, to know and let yourself go. You know you didn't lose your self-control. There's just no end of the rainbow. Turn away, another way to be where you didn't want yourself to go. Let yourself go. Is that a compromise? So what do you wanna do? What's your point of view? The surprise feelings and you wanna get out. I had shame with you. What's your point of view? I'm more sure for you. I don't wanna get, 'cause I really wanna stay in your house and hold me. I'm done with you. I'm ignoring you. I don't want it now. And I'm aware that you were lying in the gutter, 'cause I did everything to be there by your side. So when you tell me I'm the reason, I just can't believe the lies. And why do I still wanna call you? So what do you wanna do? What's your point of view? The surprise feeling, do you wanna get out? I had shame with you. What's your point of view? I'm more sure for you. I don't wanna get, 'cause I really wanna stay in your house and hope that this all works out. But you know how much you fucked me up. I'm done with you. I'm ignoring you. I don't want it now. I don't know where I'm going. So get away, another way to feel what you didn't want yourself to know and let yourself go. You know you didn't lose your self-control. It's just no end of the rainbow. Turn away, another way to be where you didn't want yourself to go. Let yourself go. Is that a compromise? So what do you want to do? What's your point of view? The surprise feeling, do you wanna get out? I had shame with you. What's your point of view? I'm more sure for you. I don't wanna get, 'cause I really wanna stay in your house and hope that this all works out. But you know how much you fucked me up. I'm done with you. I'm ignoring you. I don't want it now.
Yes, it's Let's Eat Grandma here, live in the KEXP live room.
Fall apart, I'm good at picking up the time's right. I keep on wishing for the moment that I need tonight. And though I've had a catastrophic Saturday, I'm dressing up to look $1 million anyway. I'm still believing that the point is how we try. I'm watching all the swallows in the summer sky. And even when I can't quite reach the floor, well, underneath I'm still holding for the best day. 'Cause sun will come in pieces. Sun will come in pieces. Saw you here, or somewhere else. Shooting stars in your direction as I'm losing grip on my reflection. Saw you in the air, for somewhere else. Everything feels so amazing when our bodies float like levitation. Are you here, or somewhere else? Shooting stars in your direction as I'm losing grip on my reflection. And I call you in the air, for somewhere else. Everything feels so amazing when our bodies float like levitation.
It's Letty Grandma Live. I was going to see how long you were going to stay in that position. I was like, I guess we could do this all day. Letty Grandma live here on KEXP. Once again, thank you.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you so much. Thanks for having us.
Yes, the new album, Two Ribbons. We've been loving it, as I mentioned before, and well, we've been just loving everything you've done from day one.
Oh,
thank
thank you.
Yes. And wow, so let's see, where were you yesterday?
Oh, great question.
We were on,
Where were we
we were on
yesterday?
a long drive from Salt Lake City yesterday.
Salt Lake City?
Yeah, we came all the way up here.
Wow,
Yeah.
Yeah.
that's amazing.
We've had some really amazing drives though.
Yeah, it was very scenic.
Yeah.
The drive we had before was even more scenic because we stopped off at the what are they called? The rocks.
They're like, oh no, it's near Moab, like the arches. And
Oh,
you
yeah.
come-
Okay.
yeah.
What type of vehicle are we using this time?
It is a van belonging to our driver Larry Sol,
Nice.
which has it's just like a nice cozy van with sheepskin seats, basically.
Awesome. Well, of course, a lot of people have talked about your long-time friendship and that you met when you were so young. I think it was like 4 years old. And I think that you went to the drawing table and Jenny was drawing like a snail or something. I had heard this story. And so it's such a wonderful story. But also, do you think that was the beginnings of having so many lyrics about insects in your music?
I never thought of that, but that's actually really interesting.
The origins of the insect.
Maybe we do talk about that story a lot. Maybe it's deep in the subconscious.
I think insects are just deep in both of our subconscious anyway.
Yeah,
Like
I
it's
think
embedded
so.
in.
They're quite symbolic, I think. Yeah.
Yes. Also, I heard it took about 2 years to write this new album. Do you think that going about things more leisurely is much more satisfying than feeling any deadlines or pressure, just kind of naturally going about it?
I think so. I think, to be honest, it was quite an intense process, like working through all the different subjects that the songs are about. And so I think we kind of needed a lot of time to process the subject material.
Yeah, I wouldn't say it was so leisurely.
Yeah, but yeah, I think
yeah.
it's definitely good to, I don't know, sometimes you need to let things breathe a bit and so that you know really what you want to say.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah. Also, can you tell us what it's like to work with legendary producer David Wrench?
Incredible.
Love David Wrench.
Yeah, he's just the best. Like,
Yeah. I know you've worked with him before, but how did that even come about in the first place?
Well, I think it was through Tim at our label said, I think David had an interest in working with us, and we didn't really know anything about him.
Yeah.
And so we didn't really know, like, well, we were at the time where we didn't really know of anyone in the industry. So people would mention people's names and we'd just be like, yeah, it's just gone over our heads. Yeah. And Tim was like, oh, there's this guy called David, and we were like, I don't like. Yeah, who's this guy? We've never met him before. And then we met him, we were like, yeah, he's amazing. Like,
yeah. Well, and you take a little glance at his resume, and you're like, oh, okay.
Yeah, I think for us it was more of a thing of like we met him and we just
got on
before
with
even
him.
seeing that we just like really gelled on a personal level and creatively, obviously.
Definitely. And that's like one of the most important things in the studio. Like, obviously, David is also absolutely incredible technically, but like you can't work well if you haven't got that connection as well. So, and we like really do.
He
He's a good
gels
friend.
well with our sort of eccentricities in the studio and things like that. Yeah.
That's fantastic. I know that one of your bucket list goals at one point was to make it to Japan, and it eventually happened. You did it. I'm curious now that one is checked off. Is there any other bucket list item that you would like to achieve or have happen?
Back to Japan, to be honest. Like, we didn't spend enough time there. Like, maybe extended Japanese tour.
Yeah. I'd like to go to Kyoto.
Yeah, like, I'm not sure really. We're kind of like just enjoying what we're doing at the moment as well, because like this US tour is pretty incredible, and it's nice just to like enjoy that instead of thinking about what's coming after.
I think also we've been to a lot of places on this US tour that we've never been to before, which has been, I feel like we've got a completely different view of North America.
Yeah,
really,
definitely.
So,
Yeah. Also, I'm going to mention some band names and some artist names. I'm just going to say them, and either one of you can answer. I just want to know what the first thing that comes to your mind when you hear it. Okay.
Oh God. Okay.
The Beach Boys.
Beach.
That's what comes to your mind?
Surfing.
California.
Harmonies. Oh, is it just one word? Sorry.
No, you can elaborate all you want.
Sunshine.
Okay. What about Jeff Buckley?
Well,
Lilac White.
yeah. I guess I just thought the word grace, but that's obvious.
Guitar.
I feel like I get more of like, I feel like it's hard to sum up his music in one word. It's more of a mood.
Yeah, he's one of Jenny's all-time favourites.
Yeah.
Were you listening to Jeff Buckley like growing up? It was just something that was around?
Not really. I kind of got into him when I was a teenager. Probably when I was like 16 or something. Yeah.
Okay.
Really amazing.
Yeah. What about the French duo, Air?
Oh, we were listening to them last night in the
No
van.
way.
Have you got tip-offs about this? Have you been talking to Lay?
It's like Nardwa.
Being on tour, to be honest, we listened to that a lot on tour.
Yeah.
That's not really a word.
I think also, it's what a word.
Yeah.
Maybe Earth.
Yeah. Fire.
I've got one more for you. The Horrors.
Faris. I don't know.
Faris and Goths.
Goths. Yeah.
Yes.
Yes. And one last thing, actually, moving on. I know that you record a lot of your own music. I want to know, is it Pro Tools or Logic?
Logic and Ableton.
Logic and Ableton?
Yeah. Yes.
Okay, no Pro Tools.
No, we never
We're
got
not
into
pros.
that.
No, I'm
We're
kidding.
not pros. Yeah, that's like the standard, isn't it? Pro Tools, but you know.
Yeah. I think
never mind.
Logic's really nice to work with MIDI.
Yeah.
Like, and
Yeah.
we do a lot of that kind of stuff.
And there's lots of cool presets.
Rosa's more of an Ableton fan than I am.
I love a bit of Ableton
I'm
as well.
still attached to Logic. Yeah.
So am I. That's actually a good one. You said you don't use Pro Tools because you're not pros. I'm going to use that next time when somebody asks me, do I use Pro Tools? I'm going to say I use amateur tools.
Amateurton.
Yes, amateurton. Yes. Well, once again, it's always fantastic having you here, and will you please come back again soon?
It's so exciting to come on and play. So thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you so much for having us.
Yes, thank you all.
It's been amazing. Yeah.
Thank you.
Yes, that was Let's Eat Grandma live here on KEXP.
Discover new music at listener-powered KEXP.org.